Well, welcome to the show. I do humbly apologize for being late today. And that is I haven't been feeling good and I laid down and I got up and it was almost 2 o'clock. And I'm trying to take my notes from the Fleas um, live stream and make two videos out of it. And that takes time. Next thing I know, it's after 3 o'clock. So please, understand it takes time to make these video content. And I'm trying to read my notes that I can't read my own handwriting at times. Oh, I do want to do this. I want to. Oh, let me ask one thing. A very serious accusation. Now, I didn't want to bring this up. I wanted to wait until the video came out. But since Linda is here and she kind of followed, you know, Jeremy for a while, she got out of it. I don't blame her. I just can't sit there and let these people tell these lies. And this is the most vicious accusation that was made, and it was in Lip. It came out of Lip's mouth last night on her stream. Lip accused Jeremy of SA in a storage facility. I couldn't believe that she actually found a police report. But my question is, before we get started with Judge Anzalone, okay, if he supposedly did this, then why hasn't he been arrested? I don't get it. Maybe because he didn't do it. See, I'm going to say this, okay? You keep making for 2 years. You've been trying to gather proof and evidence to have Jeremy locked up. And how many times does that shit blow up in your fucking face? Yeah, exactly. How many times does that shit blow up in your fucking face? Oh, we're gonna get Jeremy jailed. It's gonna be in the video when it does come out. So I'll leave it at that. I don't believe Jeremy would do something like that. I know it's all bullshit. But let's get started with Judge Anzalone. I believe Jeremy more than I believe any of them. Believe me, I still follow Jeremy. I still have Jeremy's back. Oh, and Lisa, if you think you can do something to this channel about talking about you, good luck. I talked to a First Amendment lawyer. You have no right putting any kind of claim or filing any kind of false flagging like you do to other YouTube channels. So good luck with that. But let's get started with Judge Anna Marie Anzalone. Yes, I'll be here. Yes, I'll be watching, but I'll be muted. So let's get started. Okay. I think what it is, Linda, that I believe this. Okay. She came on to Jeremy and Jeremy told her to fuck off. I believe that's what happened. I believe that's what happened. She tried to come on to Jeremy. Jeremy told her to fuck off. I believe that. But enough, So let's get started, everybody.
Know what's going on that screen? I pressed something. That is, the attorney proved beyond a reasonable doubt Alan Lambert, file number 26-22513FH. I have William Amadeo appearing on behalf of Mr. Lambert, and I have Alexander Banetto appearing on behalf of the people. I have received via email a copy of a signed advice of rights by Mr. Lambert, as well as a plea agreement that states that Mr. Lambert will plead no contest to count 2 felonious assault, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison with no further initial incarceration. Count 1 would be dismissed at the time of sentencing, and there are no other agreements listed in this. Mr. Amadeo, is that the plea that your client's going to enter?
That's correct, Judge, and the reason for the no contest is potential civil litigation.
All right.
I thought it was domestic
Mr.
too.
Daly, was that your client who came in? Okay. All right. So, Mr. Lambert, you want to raise your right hand for me so that I can see it? There you go. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Yes, sure.
You are Randall Lambert?
Yes, I'm Randall Lambert.
Okay, put your hand down. Okay, good. So you've heard the plea agreement that I read on the record that your attorney and the prosecutor agreed was correct. Is it your intention today to plead no contest to count 2 felonious assault, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison?
I agree.
Is that, you're going to plead no contest today? Yes?
Yes. I thought.
Okay.
Yes.
No, it's okay, Randall. It's okay. So you understand there's an agreement to no further upfront incarceration. So at sentencing, there won't be a jail sentence, but if you violate probation, there could be. Do you understand that, Mr. Lambert?
Yes, I understand that.
All right. Neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Amadeo?
That's correct, Judge.
Is that correct, Mr. Banetto?
That's correct, Your Honor. The only thing I may have missed when you initially read off the plea agreement, there is also an agreement that Mr. Lambert's going to enter a plea on a domestic violence in district court. I think that's what Mr. Lambert was referring to when he said, I think I was pleading to domestic violence as well. The file is.
So, Mr. Lambert, there's a domestic violence charge in district court. You're going to plead to that one as well?
Yeah. Do I plead at the same time, like right now, or?
No.
No,
I didn't know.
that one's still in district court. So, Mr. Amadeo, you'll have a court date on that, right, Mr. Amadeo?
That's correct. And Randall, I'll go over all that with you, but this is the deal for no jail that we talked about.
Okay.
Nothing in district court's going to affect that. We just got to finish that up, but we're good to go. Everything we talked about is in play right now.
Okay.
All right. So you understand, Mr. Lambert, you're pleading to a felony up here, but you still have a district court domestic downstairs that you're going to have to plead to, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
If a guilty plea is accepted or a no contest plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Sir, Mr. Lambert, do you understand if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable had you been convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Mr. Lambert?
Yeah, I understand that.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand, Your Honor.
All right, do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation. You will not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you, Mr. Lambert?
No, Your Honor.
All right, your attorney is advised that you're going to be entering a no contest plea. So your response to my next question will either be no contest or not guilty. So, Mr. Lambert, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about December 16 of 2025 in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense under count 2, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault? No contest or not guilty?
No contest.
All right. All right, and has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead no contest to this count?
No.
You understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that, Mr. Lambert?
Yes, I understand that, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead no contest? Mr. Amadeo?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonetto?
No, Your Honor.
Other than the plea agreement, Mr. Lambert, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, say that again.
I don't know what I was supposed to say. Am I yes or no on that?
Did I
Okay,
promise
so
you anything
there's
other
an
than-
agreement for no upfront jail, Mr. Lambert. Did your
Yes, I-
attorney promise you about a term of probation or how much fines and costs would be?
No.
Okay, good. Is it your own choice to plead no contest?
Yes.
All right, so who's going to place a factual basis upon the record?
Judge, I did hand in a police report. I don't know if that's good enough, but if not, I turn to Mr. Bayonetto. I'm kind of in my car right now, and I thought the police report would help, but if he can't,
I've got it pulled up if you want me to put it on the record, Judge. I can do
Yes,
that.
Mr. Bayonetto.
Okay. Your Honor, reading from police report number 250003063, authored by Officer St. McCloskey with the Madison Township Police Department. Your Honor, had this matter proceeded to trial, the people would have proven beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about December 16th, 2025, in Madison Township, County of Lenawee, State of Michigan, the defendant, Randall Lambert, did assault his girlfriend, Jennifer Ellis. Upon information and belief, the two parties did live together. Mr. Lambert was found at the residence. He did have bond conditions in which stated he was not to have contact with Ms. Ellis nor be at the residence at 276 Tiffany Street. Your Honor, when officers made contact with Ms. Ellis at that time, she had indicated to the officers that Mr. Lambert did hit her with a small wooden gate. While a wooden gate is not by definition a dangerous weapon, it would have been used in such a way that it could have led to physical injury of the victim. Given that, I think the elements of felonious assault are satisfied, Your Honor.
Any objection or additions, Mr. Amadeo?
No, Your Honor. We'll stipulate for factual basis purposes.
All right, so based on the facts placed on the record and from the information contained in the police report, the court finds beyond a reasonable doubt that on or about December 16 of 2025 in Madison Township in the county of Lenawee, that the defendant did commit the offense of felonious assault by striking the victim in this matter with a wooden gate and choking her against the wall, and they were previously or currently in a dating arrangement. And he did not intend to commit the crime of murder or inflict great bodily harm less than murder. Has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Amadeo?
Yes, you have, Your Honor.
Mr. Bayonetto?
It has, Your Honor.
All right, I accept it has, or do you have a question, Mr. Bayonetto? You said that in a
No.
questioning manner.
Sorry, it has, Your Honor.
Okay, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. Other than the no upfront jail Killebrew agreement between the prosecutor and the defense counsel, this court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Amadeo, are you available for sentencing on April 2nd at 8:15 in the morning?
We'll make that work. Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Lambert, I'm going to set this for sentencing on April 2nd at 8:15 in the morning. There is an agreement to no upfront jail. Do you wish to appear via Zoom or in person?
Zoom will be fine, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Moore, are you waiting to be put in a breakout room with him?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lambert, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Moore from the Michigan Department of Corrections. He's going to give you some instructions. Make sure you follow through and meet with them. When you meet with them, be truthful about your background. You do not have to make a statement about the events that occurred because you pled no contest. So they will prepare a pre-sentence report, and Mr. Amadeo will review that with you before the day of sentencing. And then we will see you back on April 2nd at 8:15 in the morning. All right,
Okay.
now go ahead and join that breakout room. And when you're done, you can just hang up. All right, Mr. Lambert?
Okay.
Thank you,
There
Judge.
you go.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay. Miss Adams, could we call Brian Fry, please? Evidently, they took one of his clients in custody. He's on our floor, and we can sneak him in before District Court Judge gets here. Maybe we can take care of it. Christopher Wade. All right. All right. One, I'll get to you in just a minute, Mr. Daly. Give me just a minute. Mr. Mawad, is there a Matthew Hood here? Mr. Hood, you want to come up to the podium?
Thank you, Judge.
Welcome.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Matthew Allen Hood Jr., file number 25-22480FC. Mr. Hood is represented by Elias Mawad, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. I do have a note that Allison Arnold is the prosecutor of record on this file. This is the date and time set for a pretrial conference. Mr. Mawad, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, there's been a plea agreement that's been entered into whereby counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed. In exchange, my client would plead guilty to added counts 3 and 4, which is accosting and soliciting. He is HIDA eligible, but I've told Mr. Hood that is something that you will make a decision on if he's eligible at the time of sentencing.
All right, does your client wish to avail himself of that plea today?
Yes, yes. Hi, Alex.
All right,
Morning,
we
Your
have handed to Mr. Hood an advice of rights. So Mr. Hood, you can go through that when I read it to you, or you can read it right now and I'll go through it again, whatever you would like. So go ahead and read it.
Your Honor, does the court have an amended information on this yet? I see one
I have
in
an
the
amended
file.
information and a plea agreement form, so yes.
Okay.
Yep. I also have a letter from Darren Coast, pretrial services coordinator, that Mr. Hood is on a GPS tether. He has a 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew and he has not violated.
Hi, Mr. Moore.
How we doing?
Mr. Moore, I don't know if you heard the plea.
No.
This is Mr. Hood, Matthew Allen Hood. I believe he's on my page 4, might be page 3 of yours. He's going to be pleading guilty to count 3 and count 4. Count 1 and count 2 will be dismissed.
Okay.
And if he's eligible, he might be sentenced under HIDA, but he understands that the court may choose not to do that. And there's no other terms to that agreement that I see. Correct, Mr. Bayanetto?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yeah, that is correct, Judge.
Mr. I'm gonna have you stand there for 1 minute, okay? So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan, you can stay there, Mr. Howard, versus Claude Jalen Howard, file number 25-22458FH. I have James Daly appearing on behalf of Mr. Howard. This is a contempt pretrial, Mr. Daly. How are you going to proceed? But just hold on.
Your Honor, I
You're
think
good.
at this time, what's happened is Mr. Howard is in the process of retaining another attorney. Right now, if I was staying on the case, I don't know that I am, because of recent developments, I want him sent to, I want to file a petition to have him examined at the forensic center. There's some serious issues there that I need to be addressed. So I think for right now, what I would like to do is have him scheduled for an evaluation at the forensic center. I'm still on the case, and that's what I intend on doing as long as I'm in the case.
All right,
But I don't know how long I'm going to be in here for.
Mr. Howard, have a seat right there. Or Mr. Hood, have a seat right there. Mr. Howard, you come up and stand next to your attorney. Okay, so Mr. Howard, your attorney is advised, so today was a contempt of court pretrial. Your attorney is advised that, has he already been sentenced on this? Let me see.
No,
Judge,
His sentencing was January 30th, right?
Judge,
Yeah,
his sentencing and another contempt was scheduled for Friday, February 13th.
okay. So he's already pled on this file, Mr. Daly?
yes,
All right, and he is set for sentencing. So Mr. Howard, you stated that you're retaining other counsel?
Yeah, I was looking into it for the additional, or for the second count.
The second count of what?
he's been charged again, and the court doesn't have any record of it yet.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, okay, so you've got new charges.
Yes,
All right, so Mr. Howard, do you understand that Mr. Daly has some concerns and would like to have a psychological examination done?
Yes, I do.
Okay, now he's making that motion today. Do you have, obviously that motion would have to be made on the district court file as well. Well, do you wish to proceed with his motion today, or do you want me to adjourn this for you to seek other counsel?
I would say the psychic evaluation was fine.
All right, so Mr. Prosecutor, Mr. Bayanetto, so Mr. Daly has some concerns, and obviously he hasn't gone into them on the record, but he's making a motion today for forensic examination for competency and criminal responsibility. Mr. Bayanetto, do you take any position?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Daly, if you want to file the petition in the order today or tomorrow, that will get signed. Now, listen to me, Mr. Howard. Mr. Daly will receive the paperwork on when your court appointment, where your appointment would be with the forensic center. It will create a delay. All right. And so he will send that to you. But because you're not in jail, you have to make sure you go to the forensic center over in Pittsfield Township
Okay.
for that appointment.
Yeah, not a problem, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so Mr. Daly, if you could submit that, and Mr. Howard, I'm just gonna give, are you still downriver?
Yes, I am.
Are you on Kennebec?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we got a valid address. Okay. All right. So Mr. Howard, stay in contact with Mr. Daly. If you retain counsel, have them reach out to Mr. Daly.
All right.
All right. And I'll sign that order upon presentation,
All
Mr.
right.
Daly.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you both. Miss Adams, do you wish me to adjourn next Friday's hearing out?
I would say so, Judge.
All right, so I'm gonna adjourn hold on, don't go anywhere. You have a hearing like next week. I'm gonna adjourn that out to April 8th, okay?
Okay.
Miss Adams, would it be possible to get a notice of hearing from Mr. Howard today?
Yes, Judge.
April 8th at 8:30. So you have a seat right behind you on that bench. And then we will get you a copy of that notice and Mr. Daly will put one in your mailbox, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, sorry, Mr. Mawad, Mr. Daly was here at like.
Oh, no.
8 o'clock. I
Oh, no,
apologize.
no. Are you kidding me, Judge? I'm not like that. You know that. No problem.
I know you're, okay, so, Mr. Hood, you go back up to the podium now. We'll switch back to you. All right, there we go. All right, so I have now received a copy of the advice of rights signed by Mr. Hood, but Mr. Hood, I'm gonna go through those with you again, okay? Say yes.
Yes.
Okay, you gotta speak loudly. All right, so Mr. Hood, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty to count 3, children accosting for immoral purposes, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison and a $4,000 fine? This is a tier 2 offense under the Sex Offender Registration Act. Let me pull that up. Make sure I know what that is. Can't remember them all the time. So tier 2. Tier 2, you must verify your residence and personal information in person twice a year for 25 years, and you are to be listed in the public registry. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And then is it your intention to plead to that count as well as count 4, children accosting for immoral purposes, which is also a 4-year felony and or a $4,000 fine, and also again a tier 2 offense under the Michigan Sex Offender Registry Act. So do you understand that it will have that requirement that you register?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you get sentenced under HIDA, that may change, but I'm not sure. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good. All right. So are you satisfied with, was this a guilty plea, Mr. Mawad, you said?
Yeah, yes, Judge, it would be a guilty
Okay.
plea.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Mawad as your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And neither the prosecutor, the defendant, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other possible sentence with the court. Is that correct, Mr. Mawad?
Yeah, that is correct, Judge, and thank you for explaining.
Mr.
to
Bayonetto? Oh, I'm
That's
sorry. Go
correct,
ahead,
Randy.
Mr. Mawad.
No, I was just going to say, thank you for explaining. Matt understands that HIDA, it's not something he may get. It's going to be your consideration. And then Mr. Moore gets to give us his opinions too.
Okay. All right. I just forgot where I was. Is that your
sorry.
understanding as well, Mr. Hood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so if a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you'll be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial, have witnesses against you appear at your trial, and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Do you understand that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea, hold on, do you understand that, I was looking because a bunch of people popped up. Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if your plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea. Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so pull this up. So Mr. Hood, how do you wish to plead to the charge that on or about September 16 of 2019 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee that you didn't commit the offense listed under count 3, children accosting for immoral purposes? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And how do you plead to the charge listed under count 4, children accosting for immoral purposes? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, Your Honor.
All right. And has anyone made any threats or promises to you to get you to plead guilty to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Mr. Mawad
None, Your Honor.
and Mr. Baynetto?
No, Your Honor.
Has your attorney promised you any other particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Hood, on September 16 of 2019, we're in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and just make sure you speak loud, okay? And at that time, I don't know, Mr. Mawad, or do you want to put the factual basis on the record?
I can. Matthew, in order for the judge to accept your plea, we have to talk about the facts of the case for counts 3 and 4, okay? So on September 16th, 2019, you were in the city of Adrian, county of Lenawee, correct?
Yes, sir.
At that time, did you entice or solicit a child less than 16 years of age through the internet to commit an immoral act or an immoral sexual act and to submit to an act of sexual intercourse or an act of gross indecency, excuse me? You would agree with that?
Yes, sir.
And you would agree that that person was a minor, less than 16 years of age?
Yes, sir.
And that happened twice on that date for counts 3 and 4, correct?
Yes, sir.
Same thing, you accosted and solicited a minor who was under the age of 16 to carry out some act of some sexual act or indecency or anything concerning a minor with the sexual act, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Baynetto?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, has court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. Mawad, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Baynetto?
It has, Your Honor.
All right, I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I am going to refer this matter to the probation department for pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Mawad, are you available on April 2nd at 8:15?
That'll be fine, Judge. Sure.
All right. So that'll be in person, but obviously, Mr. Mawad, you can appear via Zoom. Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Hood?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Hood, I'm gonna have you, in a minute, I'm gonna have you have a seat right behind you on the bench. We're gonna give you a copy of a notice of hearing. Then you're gonna go across the hall to the probation department and check in. They'll probably give you a packet and some instructions. At some point, they'll set up a time for you to meet with them. Make sure you appear for that meeting. Be truthful with them about your background, the events that occurred. They'll prepare a pre-sentence report. Mr. Mawad will review that with you before the day of sentencing. And then we will be back here in person on that day, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, have a seat right behind you. We'll get that notice and then you can go across the hall.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Is that all you
We'll
had,
see.
Mr. Mawad?
That's all today, but I'll be back to bug you later.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, Mr. Moore. See ya.
See you later.
Mr. Rains. Mr. Rains, let me see.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Do you have Mr. Jordan with you?
I do, Your Honor. He's present in my office.
Okay. Let me see who this other person is. They stuck you right in the middle of my morning docket. I apologize.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
I have somebody on a Google Pixel device I just admitted. What is your name, please?
David Beyer,
Spell your last name.
Beyer,
All right. And who's your attorney?
Goldstein.
All right.
Your Honor, I
I
think
tried.
Mr. Goldstein waived this arraignment.
Yep, I just saw that.
Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Beyer, I'm gonna call the case, but you signed a waiver with your attorney, so you didn't need to come today. So in the
Oh,
matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus David Michael Beyer, file number 26-22537FH. David Goldstein represents the defendant. I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. So you did waive arraignment, so you'll have another court date set. Just stay in contact with Mr. Goldstein and then we will mail a notice of hearing to you, okay?
Okay, I'm in the rehab, Ms. Anzalone, and I've been trying to contact Mr. Goldstein and I've not received a call back from you, but I don't have my telephone here at all times, so that could be a reason. So
Okay,
I will
All
try to
right.
call him today and let him know, and then I will talk to you, and you have a very blessed
well,
day.
he already knows because he had you sign the paperwork. You already signed the paperwork to waive today. So, yep. All right, thank you, Mr. Beyer.
Okay, have a
Good
blessed day.
luck.
All right, thank you.
You
Bye-bye.
too, bye. Okay, so let me grab your file in the matter of, what you got? Mr. Fry, you have a client that was taken into custody today. Did you already talk to him?
I have not, but
You need to,
I expected that to happen.
do you need to talk to him?
I'll talk to you yesterday. I don't think.
All right, you want him brought down? Okay, this is in the matter of Lisa Fisher versus Andrew Lee Jordan, file number 2012. 2012-37840PH. I have Lowry Rains appearing on behalf of Mr. Jordan. And let me see. All right, so, oh, okay, I see. So back, let me go back. Today's a pretrial on a contempt of court. And let me go back. Judge Pickard. Okay, so on April 5 of 2012, Mr. Rains, Judge Pickard entered a permanent personal protection order that was dated April 5 of 2012 at 10:20 a.m. There is an allegation that the personal protection order was violated on or about November 3rd of 25, and that he appeared at the workplace of Lisa Fisher at some bar in Onstead. Lisa was not working, was eating dinner. He walked in and made eye contact with her. and remained on property. So, so Mr. Rains, not the worst PPO violation I've had today, but how would you like to proceed, Mr. Rains?
Your Honor, this is a pretrial conference. My understanding is that my client had been arrested. He spent the night in jail. He was arraigned on this on, I believe, November 4th, and a not guilty plea was entered at that time. And this matter was set over to today. My hope was that perhaps, and if it's Mr. Bayonetta who's handling this, is that in light of the fact that there's been nearly 14 years that have now been in place with this personal protection order without, I believe, even one allegation of a violation. And given what, as Your Honor has described this, perhaps one of the less, let's just say, egregious alleged violations that Mr. Bayonetta at this point in time might be willing to set this matter aside or withdraw the violation complaint. But I haven't had that discussion with Mr. Bayonetta yet.
All right, so Mr. Bayonetta and Mr. Rains, this is a lifetime PPO, and this violation, as Mr. Rains said, is not the most egregious. And Mr. Bayonetta, I would be comfortable with a strict warning and a reminder of the respondent in this matter. Let me see here. Hold on one second.
Is she on Zoom, Your Honor? Because I don't believe it would have been our office that filed it. It would be hers. I think we would only get involved if this is set for a hearing.
Okay, but Mr. Bayonetta, Mr. Bayonetta, I'm gonna send you both a chat. Okay, and I could be wrong on this. Mr. Bayonetta, oh, my audio just turned on. I don't know how that happened. I hit the wrong button. Okay. There we go. Freaked me out. And so Mr. Bayonetta and Mr. Rains, I just kind of sent you as a chat. I'm not quite sure on the case law now, but so in light of all of this, Mr. Bayonetta, I do agree that a police report was filed by the police. So this was authorized by the police department. I would be comfortable. He went in, he saw her, he had dinner, but I would be very comfortable warning Mr. Rains at this point to advise, or if I could see his client, I'm gonna dismiss this violation of the PPO, but sir, don't go there anymore. And if you ever do see her, just leave quickly. All right?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Rains, I will dismiss this. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor. Will I need to prepare an order, or will Your Honor be doing that?
We do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Bayonetta.
Thank you, Mr. Bayonetta.
All right. All right, Mr. Fry, you have Mr. Let's see, Mr. Wade. Why you supposed to stand up there with your attorney? This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Christopher James Wade, file number 25-22446 FH. Let me call the jail real quick on your other one. Is that all right?
Sure.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I am ready for Taylor Hafner Kubiak.
Yes, ma'am, you'll get it.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Of course, bye-bye.
So nice. All right, So, this is the date and time set for a pretrial conference this morning. I have Brian Fry appearing on behalf of Mr. Wade and Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. So, Mr. Fry, how do you wish to proceed with Mr. Wade today?
Your Honor, if the court would be willing to grant a short adjournment, as there's been some recent discussions. If not, we'd ask for a trial date. But there have been some recent resolution discussions we're working through, so we should have a answer if we're gonna be able to work it out here in the next couple of weeks.
March 4,
That's fine.
or I could go to March 18. That would be better.
Yep, that works too.
All right, so I'm gonna set this, Miss Adams, is he going to jail or is he just for some reason in custody right this moment?
So, Your Honor, last time we were here in circuit court, he was here, but he had a district court hearing, I think, the next day that he failed to appear for, so that's what the warrant is.
Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Wade? He can put it in his coat pocket in case he gets dismissed, gets out of jail from district court, because you're not being held on my case, okay? So I'll set a pretrial for March 18 at 8:30 in the morning. We'll do the notice because I would like to get Mr. Wade a copy. So, all right, you're all set, Mr. Wade, okay? If you get out of jail, you make sure you stay in contact with Mr. Fry, okay? Say it louder.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat right there. Can you have a seat right there? And Miss Adams, if you want to bring him a notice. Okay, that's fine. Brandon Davis, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan. Oh, you just showed up. Okay. All right, Brandon. Okay. Brandon Davis, if you'd like to unmute your device and start your audio.
Hi, can you
All
hear me?
right, you are, all right, you're Brandon Davis?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Davis, we are here in a request and summons for probation violation 22-21006, 23-21398FH. So, Mr. Davis, we have two violations simply alleging you failed to pay court costs and restitution. You owe $18,960.77. You've only paid $1,028 since this probation started. You've been on probation for a little while. So, Mr. Davis, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you on these probation violations, or you can retain counsel. Do you wish to have an attorney appointed to represent you?
I do not.
You do not?
Do I guess do I need one? I
Well, you potentially are facing jail, so it just depends on if you're comfortable proceeding without an attorney or you would like an attorney.
Is there a option for a court appointed attorney?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like a court appointed attorney?
I guess so. Please.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. I'm gonna pop you in the waiting room.
Okay.
I'm going to, when I get Miss Underwood, bring you back in so you can speak with her. It might be a little while because we've got two courts running and she's running back and forth, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. In the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jeremiah Beagle, I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Mr. Beagle, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. Says date and time set for a pretrial in this matter. Mr. Glazier, I do not have Mr. Beagle. Do you have Mr. Beagle?
I do not, Your Honor. He had an appointment to see me this week, and he showed up, but I was gone. I couldn't make it. I was ill. So I know he's not purposely dodging this thing. But whatever the court wants to do, I would ask to adjourn it. There's an issue. I don't think he's gone up to get his competent. We had a psych evaluation requested, and I don't think he's done that yet.
So the issue was he failed to go.
Yeah.
And I told him if it was rescheduled and he failed to appear, I would take him into custody where I knew he would appear.
Okay.
Let me see here. Did you, I believe your office, I don't remember what happened the last time we were here. I thought the last time we were here, you were gonna reschedule it or something.
Your Honor, the last time we were here, the defendant couldn't get connected to his audio, so we didn't really get anything substantive done, except the court had ordered him to appear in person, so we could address this issue.
All right, Mr. Glacier, I'm gonna adjourn this out 1 week.
All right.
If he doesn't appear at that time, I will issue a bench warrant. So I'll set this for February 18 at 8:30 in the morning, and you can do the stip in order to adjourn. And hopefully your office, your detective will be able to get a hold of him, all right?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Murphy, I'm looking. James Hall, I got him, Mr. Murphy.
Could I have a breakout with him, please?
Yep, I've got Brian Fry's client. I just don't have Brian Fry. James Hall, can you unmute your device and start your audio, please?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. All right, this is
Okay,
in the matter of
can you see me?
No, I cannot see you. I'll send.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out here.
Okay, so in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus James, stop talking for a minute, James Albert Hall. We have multiple files. We have file number 25-22427FH, 25-22428FH, and Matt Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Hall. So Mr. Hall, I'm going to open up a breakout room for you and your attorney. So you're going to get an invitation on your screen to join a breakout room. Go ahead and join that breakout room. When you're done talking to Mr. Murphy, if you can't find your way back, I will bring you back, all right?
I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Join the breakout room.
Can you hear me,
Mr.
sir?
Hall, you should have got an invitation to join a breakout room. Join that breakout room. Mr. Hall, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. But I'm getting help right now to join. This man's here to help me. She said to join the breakout room.
Oh, there he goes. Okay. All right. I have a young man from the Lenawee County Jail. Are you Mr. Hafner Kubiak?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Taylor James Hafner Kubiak, file number 26-22516AX. That is the extradition file. And then we have file number 26-22539FH, which is the new felony file, which is set for arraignment today. I have Brian Fry appearing on behalf of Mr. Hafner Kubiak, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. So, Mr. Fry, how would you like to proceed today?
Yes, Your Honor, we would ask the court to enter a not guilty plea. We would acknowledge receipt of the information in the prosecutor's witness list. In this case, Your Honor, we've had some discussions about resolution, and I think we're extremely close. I think we can get this resolved. We just need like a week. I mean, I don't know when the court is next available, but really,
so
we just need a
Mr.
little bit.
Fry, I'll enter a plea of not guilty. My next available is March 18. But what I will tell you is if you get a resolution, I'm available 5 days a week, and we'll bring them in sooner to take that plea, because I'm sure Mr. Hafner Kubiak would like to get this taken care of and go on his way. So I will set this in the extradition over to March 18 at 8:30 in the morning. Mr. Hafner Kubiak, if there is a resolution that has been reached, Mr. Fry will schedule you in sooner, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right. Anything else, Mr. Fry?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Yep, nothing further. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you both. Thank you, Mr. Hafner Kubiak.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're right there, Mr. Street. It shouldn't be too much longer, okay?
It's all right. Just doing your job.
All right, all right, Owen, what is your name?
Michael Guzman,
Spell your last name?
Guzman.
And who's your attorney?
It's a pro bono lawyer. I can give his name right now.
Sam Malaro, you mean the public defender?
Yes.
They're not pro bono, we pay them. All right, got it, okay. So Mr. Malaro still down the hall or somewhere, so he'll be back.
Okay.
All right, so you mark that you're in person. All right, so Mr. Glazier, I think you had one more. You had Huston Erwin. In the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Houston Huston Eric Owen, file number 25-22420FH. Mr. Owen is currently incarcerated in the Marquette Branch Prison. And we mailed a notice and we sent an order for fingerprints. And Miss Adams, is this something the prosecutor did a writ, or was it one of the email ones?
Which Judge, it looks like on January 14th, I emailed to the prosecutor.
So the prosecutor's office would have done a writ?
Judge, sometimes It depends on the facility, I think. Sometimes they just do it off the order. Sometimes we have to do a writ, so I don't know.
All right, so I think Mr. Bayoneto, in light of the fact that MDOC has neither fingerprinted him or produced him, could we do an official writ for the next one? And I'm gonna set it out.
He's in Macomb now.
Oh, he's in Macomb now, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so we'll do a writ, and then, can we writ him out to be in person?
Yes, Your Honor.
That way
I'll
we
make
can
sure.
fingerprint them. So I'm gonna set it out to March 18 at 8:30 in person. So if you can have them physically brought here, we could do the fingerprints on them as well.
Yes, Your Honor. You said March 18th?
Yes, at 8:30. All right, Mr. Glazier, I don't think I have anything else with you.
So, Crane Rosenkrantz.
Craig Rosenkrantz,
Yeah.
he is not today. He's my file, but he is not scheduled for today. I think he was here last week.
Okay, I have him on my schedule for some reason.
All right, I think that's all I have with you, Mr. Glazier. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, Mr. Murphy. I have Mr. Hall back. So, Mr. Murphy, let me grab Mr. Hall's files again. How do you wish to proceed today on Mr. Hall, Mr. Murphy?
Your Honor, from my understanding with communications from the prosecutor's office, Mr. Hall, his offer would be for him to plead to an OWI second on, would that be 2522427 FH?
Yes.
And then an attempted MDOP of police or fire property, and one count of resisting opposing officer in file 2522428 FH, dismissal of the remainder in that file. An agreement for Mr. Hall to have suspended jail, upfront jail, no upfront jail. I don't think you would guideline to jail, but if there was, it would be suspended. And for probation, whatever length of probation the court would order. Mr. Hall is currently in a rehabilitation facility. He was in Bear River. And then he went to, I'm trying to figure out, I think it's New Haven or Haven, if I'm not mistaken, the Haven and Battle Creek, scheduled for, I believe, another, it's got, I think, another 12 months or so to go. There's been some issues with trying to communicate with him. His Wi-Fi is messing up right now, so it's just sporadic right now. He's had some, we've had appointments scheduled and he hasn't been able to complete those. So I'm asking if the court would be okay with one more adjournment and if Mr. Bayoneto would object. Again, I relayed to Mr. Hall, we obviously have to communicate. So these issues, whatever is causing communication issues, has to be cured because we need to discuss this. The case can't continue on indefinitely. He's doing well in his recovery. The only thing is he's sick right now, but that's the only thing he was trying to express. But he's doing well. Well, I'd let Mr. Bayoneto know that as well. I don't think there's any issue ultimately in resolving this case. It's just trying to explain to him the details of what we're talking about and what can be entailed, what he should expect. He was asking for that adjournment. So if we could, Your Honor, that's what he's asking for.
Okay, and file number 25-22428 FH, it was plead guilty to count 1 and count 2.
It's not, Your Honor. It as of now, the offer is plea to counts 3 and 4. So 1, resisting and obstructing the assault and battery as charged, and then Mr. Murphy did have the OWI second with an agreement to no upfront jail. That part was correct, and then restitution to be determined as it relates to the destruction of the police and fire property.
Okay, I was just trying to get that straight. All right, and then there would have to be an amended information on file number 25-2247 because I only have operating while intoxicated and a third offense notice.
Yes, Your Honor. If the defendant does avail himself of that plea, I'll make sure the court has an amended.
All right, so Mr. Hall, your attorney is asking for an adjournment
Well, on my
so that
end,
he can,
it's hard for me to.
So I'll just hold on. The judge has just explained something to you right now. So just let her speak.
Have working with.
Oh, well, I guess.
can you hear me, Mr. Hall? All right. All right. Well, anyway, Mr. Murphy, I'm going to set this out to
Yeah,
March 18 at 8:30 in the morning. And we'll see
My
you
office
back
do
at
a
that.
stipulation order for that, Your Honor. Is it okay that we sign your name with permission, Mr. Bayanetto?
Yes, thank you.
And could you email me
Right.
the offer, please, just so I can make sure I got it?
Sending it over right
I'm
now.
going to send a chat to Mr. Hall, pre-trial March 18 at 8:30.
I can hear that part, Your Honor. I just couldn't. Everything else is bits and pieces through coming in.
Okay, March 18
It's even hard to
at
talk to
8.
my attorney.
Mr. Hall, March
Yes.
18 at 8:30 in the morning is your next pre-trial, all right?
This is my next pretrial. Very good. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. That was all that I had scheduled, I believe. So I was going to log off.
All right, is Mr. Malaro here today?
He is. I believe he's probably in Judge Olstaver's right now. I think he had a lot in Judge Olstaver's.
I don't know. His client, he had one in front of me and his client's here.
I'll make sure he knows that that's still pending if he wants me to cover anything, but I got
Yeah,
stuff
I
in
have
Judge
a
Olstaver's as
couple. I
well.
only have 2. All right. And then I'm waiting on Rhonda. Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go over and see what's going on in Judge Olstaver's. Maybe I can poach somebody. I don't think he's live right now. Why isn't he live right
Yeah, a courtroom full of people that are just not talking to Brian.
now? All right. All right, Mr. Street, I am going to step off the bench for a minute and then I'm going to have my assistant text Miss Underwood to see if we can steal her.
Okie dokie.
No. And I will be right back.
Hey.
Would you like Zoom information to have more hearings?
Yes, I would, please. Okay.
Session.
All right, Miss Underwood, thank you. Mr. Street, we have a jury trial next door, so everybody is trying to take care of the other judge first. So, that's why there's been a delay. So let me grab your file. Okay, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kybron Street, file number 25-22461FH. Mr. Street is represented by Miss Underwood. Miss Underwood, do you need a moment to speak with Mr. Street?
Yes, I do. I chatted briefly with, or I'm chatting briefly with Mr. Bayanetto, and I wanted the answer to a question before I do that.
All right, well, let me know when you are ready for a breakout room with Mr. Street.
Sorry, Rhonda, I had stepped away. Yes, everything I'm seeing says the offer is still attempt.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, thank you.
All right, so Mr. Street, I'm going to open up a breakout room for you and Miss Underwood. Go ahead and join it. Okay, Mr. Street is in. He's on a polycom, so I went quick. I have a seminar. I can go to one. I have it. One in Saginaw, Grand Rapids, Troy, and Marquette. I like Marquette, especially in June. Kind of a long drive one day though. I'm gonna call this 8 o'clock PPO. I'm gonna call the 8 o'clock PPO.
Oh,
I'll be
okay,
sure
sure.
for it.
Okay, Judge.
Thank you. Tell me when you're ready.
Right, Judge.
All right, in the matter of Crystal Pringle versus Daniel Smith, file number 25-53172 PP. Says the date and time scheduled for a motion to terminate. Crystal Pringle failed to appear. She must appear before I can terminate the PPO. It can be rescheduled. So we are back with Mr. Street. Miss Underwood, have you had ample time to speak with Mr. Street?
Your Honor, I believe at this time, I'm going to request another pretrial. We have some stuff we have to iron out and look at, Your Honor, that I want to be able to give Mr. Street an accurate answer on. So.
Okay. So Mr. Street, I'm going to set this over to March 18 at 8:30 in the morning. Miss Underwood, if you can do the stip in order to adjourn.
I would be happy to do that.
And then we'll make sure that MDOC presents you. Where are you at now, Mr. Street?
St. Louis Correctional Facility.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you back on March 18 at 8:15 in the morning, Mr. Street. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good day. Thank you for being so patient.
Yes, ma'am. You too. Have a good day.
You too. In the matter,
Your Honor, I'm gonna go.
come on, are you leaving me? I have Krista Espinoza. I have Brandon Davis that requested court-appointed attorney and Miss Rosenberg here at 10 o'clock.
I have to get Judge Olsaber, and I've got an MDOC in person here with them.
Okay, so, all right, I need Sam Malaro too, if you want to send him back to me. Please. All right, thank you, Miss Underwood.
Judge, Judge, did we call Harley Olmsted this morning? Is a show cause?
No, I can though.
Oh, yeah.
In the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Harley Wayne Olmsted, file number 25-22171FH. This is the date and time set for a show cause. Mr. Olmsted has failed to appear. I will issue a bench warrant for his arrest and set bond in the amount of $25,000 cash.
Thank you.
A surety. All right, thank you on that one. So, Mr. Davis is in my waiting room. Chad LaFontaine, LaFountain, is in jail. I should bench warrant on that one. Krista Espinoza is Rhonda Underwood. Mr. Guzman is here for Mr. Malaro. And Ms. Rosenberg is here for okay. So because of the trial next door, everybody goes there first, so.
Trial, all attorneys.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, how are you?
Oh, good. I'm just.
Oh, okay, all right.
I wrote your husband, but tell him happy birthday.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
He's
I
such a
will.
sweet man.
He is. He's, yeah, God really blessed me.
Yes.
Are you guys doing, no, today's only Wednesday, right?
We have a client.
Oh,
that's gonna
okay.
be in front.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're so supportive. Good for you.
Thank you.
And thank you again for that. That was sweet of you.
And this is the first time. Right?
Isn't that crazy?
It is. I would run first.
So this is, this shows.
I hope so. I hope she sees it. So, I was so mad.
Oh, you can see.
Read those.
Stop, she, no.
No. I meant to say, I see a difference.
Yeah.
Say I wasn't smoking, but some of the ways that she spoke, she basically was saying. I just.
Yeah, I think this court starts at the same time as yours.
She's got, I think, one case of it. Or three.
Just was so hard to see.
She's downstairs. Yeah, Chrissy's too. I don't know why you're rushing her. Court's not started.
Made it.
Please rise for court style session. Please be seated.
All right, Miss Underwood. Let me call the jail.
Thank
Miss
you, Your
Underwood, we
Honor.
appointed Brandon Davis. Did you get paperwork on him?
Hang on. Yes.
All right, while I'm getting your client from the jail, would you like to talk to Mr. Davis?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Is he here?
he's on Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm
All
here.
right, Mr. Davis, I'm gonna open up a breakout room for you and Rhonda Underwood, your
Okay.
court-appointed counsel. So go ahead and join that breakout room.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, so I am ready for Crystal Espinoza.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Ms. Underwood, let me bring Mr. Davis back. All right, Mr. Davis, go ahead and start your video again, please. There you go. Ms. Underwood, have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Davis?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, Mr. Davis had some employment problems, but they seem to have worked themselves out. So he should be back to providing payment, Your Honor. He lives in Texas. He works at, where are you working, Mr. Davis?
Hyrule Appliance now.
And so.
You work where?
Hyrule Appliance?
Oh, okay. An appliance store is what you said?
Yeah, it's a service company.
Insurance company. Okay.
Service company, yep.
Service company.
Sorry,
All right.
our bad service, yeah.
So you move around and we just really can't hear you. It sounds like garbled.
Oh, okay, I'm
So-
sorry.
Okay, if you stay still and you speak loud, we can pick it up. All right, so Mr. Moore, he was placed on probation back on, I mean, we're out of time on him, are we not?
Yeah, so here's the deal. When I transferred him down there to Texas, and he was making, never had any updates on a job change. He's making around $40 an hour. Should have had no issue having to make payments. And so, yeah, we're under a HIDA here. So, we're out of time, and, or, if he can pay this off, or we can, proceed and remove the HIDA and add a couple more years.
So, Ms. Underwood, that's the problem here, is we don't have more time for him. He was on probation for 3 years. He only paid $1,000. And so, we have a major issue here. Restitution alone was $18,816. So in the last 3 years, he's basically done nothing. And,
Well, I find myself, Your Honor, brought in to watch the dumpster fire, and it's been smoldering for 3 years.
yeah, well, it's his dumpster fire because he hasn't been making payments. So, Mr. Davis, you're working full-time?
Yes.
Well, I guess I could say I can adjourn this out a couple weeks for you to go get a loan and pay this off, or
What is the amount that was that? Just so I can write that down.
you owe, it looks like a total, are these two $18,000 restitutions?
Yes, they are. They're two separate files, and,
So
we're-
you owe $18,008 on one file. And $18,960.77 on the other file.
So if I may, the one file we asked for a restitution hearing, and never came anything about it. So I was told not to pay on that one by my attorney a long time ago, because they it was a restitution for the original case, and we asked for, I
Didn't
guess,
pay on that one either.
yeah, the original case. I was told not to pay on that one because we asked for.
But you didn't pay on the other one either, so.
Gotcha. I just didn't know if
All right.
I
So, Mr. Davis, I don't know about a restitution hearing. I don't have any notes in here. You may have had a conversation with your attorney, but it doesn't look like, I'm not showing. I know we adjourned sentencing out a few times for you, and I'm not showing that I had a request for a restitution hearing. Your attorney was Samuel Bennett.
Correct.
So I think that at some point, you would have either scheduled one or not.
Well, we requested, because we requested to schedule
You
one.
can request it, but it's got to be scheduled in motion, so it was probably part of the plea. I've never had, there's no notice in here for a restitution hearing.
Okay.
So I can adjourn this a couple weeks if you want to reach out to Mr. Bennett. But
Okay.
otherwise, I mean, it would probably, and I understand, Ms. Underwood, you're saying you got called in for a dumpster fire, but he's also known about this for 3 years, so. All right, so, Mr. Davis, I'm gonna set this out to March 18 at 8:30 in the morning. And, March 18 at 8:30 in the morning. Or maybe you can get a personal loan, maybe you can do something, but, we will, adjourn it out to that day. Ms. Underwood, the Public Defender's Office, Mr. Davis, if you would like the phone number.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Ms. Underwood, what's the general number at the Public Defender's Office?
517-264-5353.
Okay, I got that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, I have somebody from the jail. You're muted and your video is off. Mr. Moore, do you know if Ms. Teskey's in the office today?
No, she would be working from home. Did you? Something I can help you with?
I have a jail Zoom 1 window, but it's muted and the video's off. I don't know if Ms. Espinoza is in there.
Yes, ma'am. Let me take care of that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Bye. What'd you say, Mr. Moore? She's remote?
Yeah, is there something I can help you with?
No.
Okay.
Don't we have Miss Rosenberg this morning?
We do, but we don't have Ms. Teskey yet because she's probably in front of Judge Olsaver. All right, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Crystal Marie Espinoza. Wait. Rhonda, are you taking care of Ms. Espinoza today?
I believe so.
Okay. File number 23-21373FH and 23-21576FH. Ms. Espinoza is joining us from the jail. So these are probation violations. Ms. Underwood, how do you wish to proceed today on behalf of Ms. Espinoza?
Well, I still have questions, Your Honor, because there was an allusion to perhaps charges being filed. But Ms. Espinoza has heard nothing about that.
There are not going to be any, according to the prosecutor's office this morning.
All right, Mr. Bayonetto, if you could verify that on the record. Ms. Walsh, which prosecutor did you speak with this morning?
I spoke with Tina, actually, this morning. It was a larceny report, Mr. Bayonetto, that was submitted around February 2nd or 3rd. And it would have been Crystal, it would have been under, I think the Bowman was the last name.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Your Honor. Actually, that was my case. I denied it. So yes, I can confirm that charge will not be issued.
All right, Ms. Underwood, it looks like there will not be any charges. You want to talk to Ms. Espinoza?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Espinoza, obviously, even though you're not being charged, that doesn't mean the violation is potentially dismissed. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney.
Okay.
Go ahead and join that. You can use the mouse to click on join. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Miss Underwood, I will bring
Your Honor, may I
Miss.
talk to Ms. Walsh for a minute?
Yes. Hold on now.
There's no, we can just continue. Not sure what there's to speak about.
And I'm on.
So Miss Underwood, is she going to plead?
Thank you, Your Honor. Give me a minute with Miss Espinoza. But probably not.
What?
I can't hear you, Miss Underwood. Miss Walsh said no, she didn't need to speak to you. You've already spoke with Miss Espinoza, so how do you wish to proceed?
Crystal, I can't get any answer on that.
Okay, I'll just plead guilty. I'm trying to
Hear you, Crystal Espinoza. Scoot up a little bit and speak louder for me. Thank you.
Sorry. So I'll just plead guilty to the violations. But I did, as long as I can speak for myself, on it or whatever, I'll plead guilty.
Okay, so Miss Underwood, Miss Espinoza, at this point, if you plead guilty, there's no agreement on what the sentence would be, is what I think Miss Underwood wanted to explain to you.
Okay.
Will you get an opportunity to speak? Absolutely, and we'd be here next week for sentencing, okay?
I was honestly hoping that I could get out on a PR, hopefully, just so I can get counseling started and stuff like that. I'm not.
So I don't know, Miss Espinoza, your plea is not contingent on that.
I don't know.
So either you're gonna plea or not, and then Miss Underwood can address bond, and then Miss Walsh and I would make a decision on that. But at this point, there are no promises on that. Do you wish to plead today, or do you want another moment to speak with Miss Underwood?
Another moment to speak with Miss Underwood, please.
Okay, so Miss Underwood, I'm gonna open that breakout room again. Mr. Guzman, you want to come up to the podium? All right, Mr. Malaro, I have Mr. Guzman.
Okay, Judge.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Fidel Guzman, file number 25-22478FH. Mr. Guzman is represented by Mr. Malaro, and I have Alexander Bayonetto appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Malaro, how do you wish to proceed?
Judge, I'm going to ask to adjourn it for additional pretrial. I'm still gathering some information on behalf of Mr. Guzman before we can work on a resolution. So that's my request.
All right, Mr. Guzman, do you have a smartphone?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
My bailiff's going to hand down to you our Zoom instructions, so you can just zoom in next time, all right? Miss Adams, are you in your office?
Yes, Judge.
Could I get a notice of hearing from Mr. Guzman for March 18 at 8:30 in the morning?
Judge, I
Yes.
might not be available that day.
You're not?
Let me look. March, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here.
Okay, April 1.
Yes, I'll be here on that day.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Miss Adams, April 1 at 8:30 in the morning. So, Mr. Guzman, we're gonna give you, oh, he already gave it to you. So April 1 at 8:30, have a seat right behind you, and then we'll get you notice of hearing, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, Mr. Malaro, you have Mr. LaFountain, correct?
Yes.
Middle floor. Hey, this is Judge Anzalone. I am also ready for Chad LaFountain.
He was wondering.
Was he wondering?
I got up here. Do they have you logged on the middle floor or no?
I have Crystal Espinoza logged in. I don't, jail Zoom 1.
Okay, and I will log in to the 209 rec room for the fountain.
Okay, thank you.
All right, yeah.
Bye. All right, Miss Underwood, we are back with Miss Espinoza. So, how do you want to proceed?
Your Honor, we would ask that this matter be set for a quick hearing. And we would also like to address bond.
Okay, set for a trial?
Yep.
Okay. Miss Adams is gonna go back to her office, and when Miss Adams gets back to her office, she's going to give me a date for a trial for an hour.
All right.
I'll be adding an additional count and submitting that too. And
Well, then I'll have to rearrange her and.
yeah, it'll be for the failing the report to me.
Judge, we could do Wednesday, February 25th at 11 a.m.
February 25 at 11 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and Miss Walsh, if you could get that filed this week so I can arraign her this week.
I'll do it right now.
All right, Miss Underwood, your client wishes to address bond.
Yes, Your Honor. My client lives locally. She does not flee, Your Honor. She has a job, Boba's cleaning service, where she has clients. Your Honor, this matter, there are certain things my client will admit to, but certain things that, you know, she doesn't admit to. And I don't want her sitting in jail waiting for a hearing. I think we can, Ms. Walsh can supervise her and put any limitations on her she wants as far as testing and all that. But we would ask that she be given a PR bond.
Miss Walsh, just so Miss Underwood and I know, you're talking about adding new charges. What would those be?
Well, an added violation would be for the warrant was done prior to her failing to report to me as instructed on 1/27/26. So that would be for failing to report as instructed.
All right, so Miss Underwood, there will be an added count of failure to report to the probation department on January 27th. All right, Miss Walsh, in this case, the allegation is she tested positive for Klonopin and failed to attend residential treatment as ordered. And then there is the allegation she took Klonopin from another individual although Mr. Banetto has assured us that there will be no pending charges on that count. So, Ms. Walsh, what is your position since you oversee her as a probationer on her request for a PR bond?
I would ask that that be denied. On January 16th, she called Agent Teskey and was suicidal and homicidal at that time with an agreement to go to the hospital, which you failed to do. And it wasn't until 12 days later that she finally communicated and turned herself in to the courthouse. In the meantime, she didn't do what she was asked to do as far as treatment and reporting. And was positive for substances that she didn't have a prescription for. She has been on probation for more than 2 years, has only paid $280, was homeless since September, quit her last job in March of 2025. She won't have money to be able to drop $20 when required. So I would ask that she just remain where she's at.
Your Honor, Ms. Espinoza did turn herself in.
Yes.
Ms. Espinoza, and I'll just give you a preview, tried to enter rehab. Ms. Espinoza is trying to comply with what Ms. Walsh wants her to do. I understand she has issues, but she is trying. She turned herself in. She does have a place to stay, Your Honor. Why not let Ms. Espinoza get out and get the help she needs? And also, Your Honor, I would ask, and I'm probably going to be disappointed, but I would ask if Ms. Walsh would consider dropping the second charge since there will be no prosecution on it, and the first charge, and she also has the third one she's bringing. So I would hope she would drop the second count.
All right. So Ms. Espinoza is obviously actively using and failed to report to the probation department. As a part, if she were to plead to the violation of probation, we could, or be convicted, we could obviously find her a rehab program, but I am not going to release her on a PR bond. All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Underwood, I don't think I have anything else with you this morning.
What about
All right, I have Chad LaFountain, or Ms. Underwood, if you're here in person, are you in my jury room?
Yes.
All right, I'll be in just a minute, all right? I'll be in there in just a minute, Ms. Underwood, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Mr. Malaro, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Chad LaFountain, file number 26-22542FH. I do have a letter from Darren Coast. He's been in jail since October 14 on a failure to comply with reporting duties. He also has a parole detainer, so they did not assess him. This is a date and time set for his arraignment in this matter. Mr. Malaro, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Your Honor, we would acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading in open court, waive any defects at the time and place of service. Mr. LaFountain will plead not guilty to that matter, or to the allegations. Ask that a not guilty plea be entered. Judge, we have submitted a request for the transcript of the preliminary exam, and we'd ask that a pretrial be set accordingly.
So they have 90 days for a prelim transcript. So how about we do April 29 at 8:30 in the morning? For a first pretrial, we will mail the notice of hearing out. You should have the transcript by then.
April 29th, fine, Judge.
Would I like to be in person too, please?
And,
Yes.
Sure.
Your Honor, Mr. LaFountain requests in person for all court appearances.
Okay. And we'll see you back on April 29th at 8:30. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Chad, as soon as I get that transcript, I'll be over to talk to you.
All right, thank you, sir.
And Mr. Malaro, that means you have to be in person too, correct?
Real? Wait a minute, what?
Yeah. If the client's going to be here in person, you have to be in person as well.
Fine, Judge, I will come over.
Okay. And remember, you come to my court first.
Judge, I think I'm just going to start doing that because the Judge Olsaver takes me last anyway, so.
Yeah, you and Murphy come here first. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
Is that it, Judge? Do you need me for anything? Judge says you have to go to her courtroom first. No screwing around anymore. I've already did that.
No, you and Matt are supposed to come to my court first, and John and Michael to Olsaver's first.
I was just telling him, Judge, it sounds like he's the perpetrator here.
No, Matt Murphy came here first.
Oh, I was trying to help out Judge Olsaver, but he takes me last, so I'm not doing that.
I know. No, Mr. Murphy's a good boy.
I get no
All
respect, Judge, none.
Thanks, bye.
All right, have a good day, Your Honor.
You too.
Rachel, tell her fine, she wants to be with her.
Okay, so Mr. Bayonetto and Mr. Moore, I think we're done with you guys, or at least with Mr. Bayonetto. I don't know. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus, Danielle Rosenberg, which evidently I already got rid of your files. So these are files number 24-21694FH and 24-21708FH. And Rhonda Underwood appearing, I didn't need them, on behalf of Miss Rosenberg. We have all those. And I did take a recess and had a conversation with Miss Underwood and Miss Teskian back. I also met with Teresa Rupley and had a discussion with her yesterday, and also Sarah Tusky before that. So we've had multiple drug tests done here at the drug testing facility downtown. And then Darren Coast administered one when we were last here. The urine screen tested positive for Suboxone, but we did send off the swab and it was negative. So in light of the fact that I have multiple tests with different results, I am going to dismiss this violation. But Ms. Rosenberg, listen to me. Something's going on. Maybe it's your people, places, and things. I don't know. But you need to figure it out. I think you're eligible to graduate. So you'll graduate, but understand you owe a ton of restitution and you're not going to be terminated from probation. You understand? So you figure this out. But I will say, if you test positive again, feel free to come here and pay to have an oral swab done with Mr. Coast, because every company has different drug tests. So if you test positive again and you're worried about violating probation, you need to come to the courthouse and ask to test with Mr. Coast, and he'll charge you, I don't know, $20, whatever. And then we can send it off, okay? You understand?
Yes, I do.
All right. So the violation of probations are dismissed.
She's got to speak
Thank
up,
you.
Judge. We didn't catch her.
Miss Rosenberg, you said you do understand, correct?
Yes, I do. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Oh wow, we actually did good today. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this live stream a good one. I want to thank any new subscribers that have come to the channel. Welcome, 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 and thank you for your support. Tomorrow is Judge Aquilina, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, tomorrow is Judge Aquilina. And so don't forget to watch. Come and watch. So that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. For now, ta-ta and ciao-ciao. I will see you guys tomorrow. You all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll catch you guys on the next one.